Welcome, brothers, worldwide Christian brothers and non-Christian brothers. Welcome to the first episode of Nate's Chocolate Convo. I'm your host, Nate, and we're going to talk about some things, some real things. But first, let me give a shout out to TJ Sotomayor, Mediocre Tutorials, Osei Duke Jackson, Poor Man Podcast, many others, ABL, and last but not least, Kane Finesse, aka DJ Finesse. Shouts out to you. And what we're gonna talk about, there we go. And what we're gonna talk about, they capitalize off of our dysfunction, off of men, black, white, old, young, wealthy, poor. Doesn't matter. If you are a man living on this planet, there is a dysfunction that you have that the government, which are they, are capitalizing off of. Your dysfunction. It could be anything. And we all have them. Some people refer to them as devices. That thing that you can't stop doing, you've been doing since you can remember. And when you do it, it always gets you into trouble. And it always costs you. It costs you money as well as time. It could be lust. It could be anger, alcohol/drugs. It can be greed. It can be pride. It can be lying, cheating, stealing. Whatever your dysfunction is, the government, especially here in the United States, because we live in a capital country, a capitalization country, or a capital country, they make money off of your dysfunction. Let's say you have a problem with authority, especially male authority. You go out in the world and you can't hold down a job because you can't accept male authority. But you still need money to survive. You need money to buy groceries, to put a roof over your head and clothes on your back. But you don't have any money. So we have something called primal instinct. And that is the instinct to survive, the will to survive. You're going to do whatever it takes to survive. That's any man, including me. Whatever it takes to survive, you're going to do that. So if you have to rob, steal, cheat, lie, anything, you're going to do that to survive. Eventually, you're going to get caught. And once you get caught, you're going to jail. And it's a known fact that jail is big business. They make money off of you. You are free labor. Just that simple. If you have a problem with lust, every woman that you see, you lust. You begin to make babies all over the place. Because after a while, you get comfortable. And you get comfortable, you get reckless. That's anybody, including me. Now, you're in court for child support. And whether you pay it or not, they're going to make money off of you. If you don't pay it, you go to jail. If you pay it, they're making money off of you. The women take the money, they buy what the kids need, but they also use it for their needs. So that means these stores, these companies that provide services, they make money off of your money, off of your recklessness, which is part of your dysfunction, as lust, being lustful. Every woman that you see that's attractive, you try to sleep with her, or you sleep with her. Now you're paying out all this money, and everybody makes money. The government makes money through tax. The stores make money through purchases. The companies make money through services. The women make money because you pay them directly in their pockets off of that one dysfunction. So just imagine having many. You get off dead by then. Or let's say you have a problem with being naive. That's a dysfunction. You trust any and everybody that comes in your life. You have any and everybody in your house, in your holiness of holiness, which is your circle, which is around you, around your family. That's a dysfunction. Being naive. Now, this person is in your house stealing. This person has wrecked your car. Told you they have a license, but they don't. Now, your insurance could go up. And since they wasn't on your insurance 9 times out of 10, especially if it's their fault, you have to pay that. Either out of pocket or you have to pay that through your insurance company. They just made money off of your dysfunction of being naive. Now, there's many different dysfunctions. Or sometimes I call it spiritual dysfunction. Because really it's spiritual. I'm going to do an episode about that. About how the spirit world affects the natural world. The real world is the spirit world. That's the real world. But that's another episode. So, understand that thing that you're dealing with, that dysfunction that you've been dealing with from day one, whatever it could be one, it could be many. Just understand that the government is making money off of that dysfunction. That's why they push dysfunction, especially to men. They push it to women too. But you bring down the man, you'll bring down the woman. Because women follow men. Whether it's the right man or the wrong man, they follow. Don't believe me? It wouldn't have been a such thing as a feminist movement if women wanted the same rights as men. They're following men in that aspect because they want the same rights as a man, as if they were a man. But we're not going to even talk about that. We're going to stay right here with dysfunctions. So, just understand, until you get rid of that dysfunction or learn to control it, they will always make money off of you. And that goes for myself as well. Thank you guys once again for tuning in. Whoever's watching worldwide, whatever man is watching, black, white, old or young, wealthy or poor, doesn't matter. If you're a man, this is for you. This is the only podcast where building the man is the business. Thank you for tuning in. And once again, 1, 2, peace. I'm out.